Welcome back to Orange is the New Black, What You In For, featuring Lolly. When we first meet Lolly on the outside, we see she's a reporter. She works for a local newspaper, except she keeps turning in stories that nobody wants to hear about. These stories feature conspiracies about the local dry cleaning business, the UPS, the NSA, the USPS, Starbucks, FedEx, all of the acronyms you can think of. So not only is she annoying her boss with all of this, but she's annoying her coworkers because she will only use a typewriter because she refuses to use a computer. Technologica, they're spying on us. When it gets to a point where Lolly has no place to live, her coworker and friend tries to get her put into this group home for people with mental setbacks, but it doesn't work out because Randall gets mad. Randall is a man that Lolly meets when she first gets to the group home. He's very mean to her. He tells her that her best bet is to go out on the street, collect cans, and sell those for money. He gets her real paranoid. She sprints out the door of the group home and she ends up living on the street. Lolly had been hearing voices already, but it just progressively got worse. She was living amongst the unhoused in a tent that she made out in an empty lot. Every day she would get up and make coffee, walk around with her cart, collecting scrap metal, and sell it or just give it away for free. One of the things that she would do when the voices crept up in her head was take a stick with a bunch of chains and shake it near her ears, and that really helped to calm her down. Lolly grew old doing this. She went from being much younger, probably in her 20s or 30s, to having salt and pepper hair, just walking the streets with her coffee. Only eventually they built apartment complexes where she had her tent at, so she really didn't have anywhere to go. One day she's doing her typical route, except the neighborhood has been gentrified now. So when the wheel on her cart breaks, people start giving her a hard time. A couple of cops stop her, and the voices in her head just start going nuts. She goes to pick up her jiggle stick per usual, but the cops assume it's a weapon. They knock her on the ground and arrest her. We're not sure exactly why Lolly's in prison right now, but we know she's been arrested a lot. A couple of those reasons being disturbing the peace, lewd behavior, and disorderly conduct. Stuff that they do to people who are unhoused and suffering with mental setbacks.